there, this is Dawn Duncan. I'm the Grant Geek Diva. I'm a Harvard-educated expert in teaching you how to navigate the government and private funding world so that you can get free grant money for cool projects and your passions. For those of you who don't know it, this is the second in a series of questions and answers for real estate investors who are interested in learning how to get free grant money for real estate projects. Today's question is as follows. I like the idea of free grant money for real estate, but I'm a little bit skeptical because I don't really believe that anything is free, and I'm a little nervous about writing a grant. What if I do it wrong? Well, first of all, the Grant Geek Diva understands where you're coming from. The world of grants can definitely seem scary if you've never been involved in it, and I have to admit you kind of got me because you're right, nothing in the world is free. But what I mean by that in terms of grants is that if you get a free grant to do something, yes, there are rules and regulations about what you will have to do with the money, but the funder will actually give you the information about what you have to do with the money before you get it. In fact, most of the time you'll have to sign a contract with the government or private funding agency that will specify specifically what you can and cannot do, so you will know beforehand. But you don't have to pay the money back, so in that respect, it really is free. It really is true. Here's a good case in point. My nonprofit organization called Homes That Changed Lives recently got a grant from a small foundation, and in the grant package that we got from them, they sent us a check, thank you. They sent us a letter telling us that we were awarded the grant and a couple paragraphs about what we needed to do. One was sign this form and send it back to us acknowledging that you received this grant. And then within 6 months, please send us an update of report of what you've done with the funding. It wasn't terribly complicated, but again, it was something that tells you what you need to do when you get a grant. So actually the first thing I'm going to do when I get off this seat is make that phone call and work on that report. Oh, and another thing about mistakes, you're going to make mistakes when you write grants. There's no way around it. I've been writing them for 20 years, and do you know that every single grant I write, I swear, has at least one typo in it. It's no matter what I do, there's always a typo. But you know what? Who cares? Because almost all of my grants still get funded. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. So based on that, your assignment now is to narrow down your passion, which was your assignment before. Your next assignment is to stop yourself from stopping yourself. You're going to have to accept that you will make mistakes. So once you've identified a grant to apply for, you're going to break it down into sections, and you're going to tackle one section per week. Smaller chunks are often easier to digest. So that is your assignment. Let go of the fear about making mistakes and just move forward and get it rolling. And remember, the Grant Geek Diva always says, you don't have to get it perfect, you just have to get it rolling.